Afternoon and welcome to the Cherry Reds Rockhill Stadium, the home of the London Broncos, who kicked off their 2026 campaign with an epic win over the Widnes Vikings. Since then, they've gone on to Challenge Cup glory, beating the West Warriors in a convincing win last weekend. And here they take on Oldham, but it is a brand new era here at the London Broncos. BETFRED Championship here at the Cherry Reds Record Stadium, home of the London Broncos. Over in the corner, they are!
The Broncos are back in the big time!
We knew effectively we were relegated before the season even started.
Blows his whistle and we are underway here at the Cherry Reds Record Stadium.
Oh, a great step from Annie Bradley! And a
And London do get their try before half-time.
Yo, listen, you hear that? Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Yo, listen, you hear that? Killers in the jungle.
This is round 2 of the BETFRED RFL Championship, where the London Broncos will be taking on Oldham, and both sides in the last round chalked up 44 points and have had in the last 2 games between them 230 points between the Championship and their Challenge Cup games. Before the kickoff, I caught up with Jason Demetriou, the head coach of the Broncos, to get his thoughts on today's tie. Jason, it's a different test for you this afternoon compared to last weekend against the West Warriors in the Challenge Cup. How have you been preparing for a strong Oldham side?
Yeah, I think we just took our lessons from last week, and particularly from the Widnes game, and there's some areas in the first half that we want to be better at and more consistent, but overall we're pretty pleased where we're at. This will be a big challenge today. They pose a lot of threats across the park, Oldham, and we're going to have to be up to it.
Of course, they haven't conceded a try in either competition, Oldham. How will you be looking at breaking down their attack?
I think we'll play our footy. There's areas of the game that we're strong in, and I don't think they've played anyone that'll pose as much threats as we will today. So it's important for us not to chase points early, especially in these conditions. It's going to be a lot of front door footy, and we've prepped for these conditions. We've talked about it all pre-season, so it's about putting that into practice today.
Talking about the conditions, how have the PNG boys been getting on with the English winter weather?
They've been good, actually. Yeah, it's probably lucky. It's the warmest winter I've ever had in England, that's for sure. So. They've embraced it. They're absolutely loving their time here, but a lot of credit that goes to the rest of the team as well, how they've embraced each other, and the connection amongst the group's been really strong. And have there been any injury worries at this point so early in the season? No, we've just had Sammy Davis, who got injured before the season started. He's only about a week or 2 away, and Saliva Villi actually pulled up a little hammy through the week, so other than those 2, we're pretty good. Thank you very much. No worries, thank you.
Just under 5 minutes to kick off here at the Cherry Reds Records Stadium in this BETFRED Championship. Second round clash between the second in the side, Oldham, or second in the table I should say, Oldham versus third place London Broncos. Those sides only playing 1 game so far, and both sides scoring 44 points. Oldham yet to concede, whereas London Broncos last time out here conceded 12 to the Widnes Vikings, but came out 44-12 on top. I just want to say a very good morning to anyone watching on our YouTube channel from the other side of the world, anyone from Australia and Papua New Guinea, thank you for staying up very, very late, or very, very early in the morning, I should say, over there. So thank you for joining us on what is a rather grey and cloudy day here in London. And speaking of London, here are the lineups for the Broncos. Number 1 at fullback is Morea. Liam Tindle's the winger, with Alex Max and Robert Mathias are the centres, and on the other side of the wing is Elliot Wallace. He'll be on the left-hand side, Tindle on the right-hand side. Standoff, Dean Hawkins, Garo Voro at scrum half, with Regan Campbell-Gillard and Jimmy Meadows in the second row, with Errol Kapahinas. The props are Luke Smith and Jack Croft, and the loose forward is Sadiq Adebayi. Whereas for the away side for Oldham, a couple of former Broncos in the sides. Kieran Dixon, one of those ex-Broncos players, he starts at full back. The wingers are Tom Nesbitt and Jake Bibby. Bibby on the left-hand side, Nesbitt on the right-hand side. The centres are Ben O'Keefe and Ben Davies. Riley Dean at standoff and Josh Drinkwater at scrum half. The second rowers are Jack Ormondroyd, Adam Milner and Owen Farnworth, with the props being Ryan Lennon and Matty Ashurst. And loose forward for Oldham this afternoon is Jaron Purcell. The interchanges for both sides, starting with the Broncos: Finley Blair, Lewis Bienick, Connor O'Byrne, Emily Bittanyang, and Marcus Stock is the 18th man, with Cole Gayer, Ted Chapelhal, Harvey Makin, Ewan Moore and Emmanuel Wayne, another former Bronco. He's the 18th man for the visitors this afternoon. As we are about to get underway Buck and Dusty in position with the mascots. As we await for the players to come out, there is Dusty in the new away strip for this season. Starting to fill up here at the Cherry Reds Record Stadium as we await for the players to make their way onto the field. Wherever you're listening, or wherever you're watching, I should say, drop us a comment in the YouTube comments as the camera pans round to the travelling Oldham contingent. A few of them are met on the train here, and are very, very looking forward to this season, as Oldham were the highest ranked team in the Championship last season to not get promoted into the Super League, as Bradford, York and Toulouse finished above them. Just waiting for the players to come out onto the pitch. Kickoff just under a minute away here at the Cherry Reds Record Stadium. Mascots ready to welcome the players, as are the mascots. Dusty booing the Oldham fans over in the far left-hand corner. And Oldham will be looking for a positive outlook in this game. They've not lost here in London for 5 years. That last defeat for the visitors came in 2021, where the Broncos came away as 38-24 winners at the end of April of that year. Whereas London, of course, finished last season in 10th place, and with the transformation of the new side and a lot of new players coming in, here come the visiting Oldham squad out onto the field. Getting a couple of handshakes from the mascots and a few boos from the Broncos fans. So Oldham playing in white with red stripes, navy blue shorts and white socks with red and black trim. And here come your London Broncos, playing in navy blue tops, black shorts, navy blue socks. It looks like we're going to get the game underway very, very shortly. It'll be Oldham playing from left to right. Broncos from right to left towards the Toglet stand, and Oldham towards the Paul Strank stand. As we're just waiting for the mascots to be cleared, and then the game will get underway. And it'll be former Bronco Kieran Dixon, who knows the club well, to get things underway. He has made 20 appearances for Oldham since joining last season. It will be Dixon to get the game underway here at the Cherry Reds Record Stadium. Red lines for the action this afternoon, just to save any confusion. Of course, this is also the home of AFC Wimbledon. Referee about to blow the whistle, though we're still yet to start. Referee not quite happy just yet, still waiting to get underway. Referee walking away from the kickoff tee. And we're about to get underway, and Dixon kicks things off here at the Cherry Reds Record Stadium into Broncos left-hand corner. They try and work their way up towards the 10-yard line, but they're wrapped up and pushed back towards the try line already. And just about hold off as they try and push forward again. All wrapped up on the second, trying to shift the ball in the right-hand channel. Campbell-Gillard wrapped up just over the 10-metre line. Oldham pushing a high line, not letting London out of the 20-metre line. As they come forward with Adebayo, he pushes up over the 20. He's wrapped up as well. This is the last for London. They look to kick the ball into the right-hand side. It's a low one. And it's a great kick as well. Looking for a 40-20. And Dean Hawkins gets the 40-20. So fantastic play for London, sets them up early on within the first minute. And Hawkins with the 40-metre kick. They get underway with a tap on the 20. Adebayo pushing forward, looking to get towards the 10. He's wrapped up just shy of the 10-metre line. They try and work their way down the right-hand side, looking to force their way over with Morea. He's wrapped up, looking to push it back on the inside this time. Campbell-Gillard, just shy of the try line, 5 metres out here, London. So look to try and get down this centre left-hand channel. Wrapped up again. So try and move things down the right-hand side. Campbell-Gillard with a dummy. Looks to push his way over. He's wrapped up as well. This is the last for London. Oldham holding firm. Campbell-Gillard unable to get away from the clear the ball. And a bit of pushing and shoving already. They try and work their way down the right-hand side. Grub a kick through. And it's wrapped up. And the ball came clear. Is that going to be a knock-on? It will be a knock-on. London will get it back. It's another set of 6 for the Broncos. An early pressure to deal with for the Oldham defence. Looking to push forward. Wrapped up inside the 10. And the ball's come loose. Meadows dropping the ball. Players coming together already. Looking back on it here. And just as the runner came in, came into 2, ball came loose. Oldham will get the restart. So try and shift the ball down this right-hand channel, up over the 10, wrapped up by 2, looking to shift it down this right-hand side even more, but Broncos not letting him out of the 20. That's the second tackle. They try and shift it inside this time. Again, Broncos defence holding firm with Regan Campbell-Gillard at the head of it, just about bringing them to the ground. Took 4 of them to do it. So they shift the ball into the middle, Oldham, and just about holding on to the ball as Dixon pushes forward. It takes 3 to wrap him up. And Drinkwater did very well to hold on to the ball before that. So they shift the ball inside. Oldham looking to work their way up to the 40-metre line this time. This is the last for the visitors. There's a high kick into the corner this time. It's not quite taken by Wallace, and eventually picks the ball up and makes it out to the 20-metre line. Had to duck underneath it just to reconfigure himself. London looks to push forward again. Big hit. Takes 3 to dump the Broncos attacker to the ground. Being Mathias. London still looking to push through. Tindle, he's wrapped up, looking to push forward with Meadows, looking to break towards halfway, inside the 40, wrapped up. A couple of Broncos players asking for a high tackle. Referee says no. Morea pushes it to the right-hand side. Hawkins with a chip over the top, looking to get on the end of it, but it bounces over the top of him. And London get the ball back. It bounced over the top of Smith. It was a nice idea from Hawkins. As Oldham looked to try and break through down this centre left-hand channel. Loose pass back. Dixon can't pick it up. He's wrapped up. Potential knock-on in there, but he had gone backwards. Oldham wrapped up on their own 20-metre line. And nearly a dump tackle there. Referee says play on. They try and push forward. Oldham stuck inside their own half in that centre left-hand channel. They try and wipe the ball inside this time. It's an early kick towards the Broncos' right-hand corner, wrapped up by Liam Tindle. inside the 20, pushes the ball inside to Morea. Morea looks to jink past one, but he's tugged back and wrapped up just in front of the 20. Now they look to push forward, London. And a fresh set of 6, just shy of the 30-metre line. Wrapped up there is Tindle, pushes the ball inside. As Wallace looks to push his way forward. Didn't play the ball, Wallace. And Oldham will get the ball back. And that's an easy penalty for London to concede. An easy possession for Oldham as Wallace tried to play the ball. He had Ormond droid over the top of him and he didn't release it properly. So Oldham will get a scrum inside the Broncos 30. Played 6.5. It's been pretty high intensity so far. Ball shifted out to that centre left-hand channel, wrapped up by 3 Broncos defenders. Oldham looking to get some early points on the board within the first 10 minutes. Ball inside, looking to bounce their way through, and the ball came loose. And the referee gives a knock on. Owen Fanworth was essentially turtled, and the ball had come loose in the tackle. Campbell-Gillard doing very well to just knock the ball loose ever so slightly. And Broncos now have a scrum inside their own 30.
Stay nice and clean.
10 seconds.
Head in tight, head in tight.
So look to put the ball in, although the scrum isn't quite set as of yet.
It's not in yet. Right. Your arms go around your men.
One of the players still not set in the scrum. Campbell-Gillard.
Still.
A couple of shifting bodies in there as well.
Hold on, right. No, listen. I'm just
one of those being Ormond droid.
One time only. You've all done a scrum before. There's no reason why this is messing up now. We've had a couple of scrums and it's been fine. Let's not muck about now and get the ball in and out. Find a gap. Find a gap. Head in. Ball in, Dean. Get it in. Out.
Now the Broncos get the ball underway. They try and shift the ball down this left-hand side this time. Broncos wrapped up on the 40, looking to shift the ball inside. Driving forward now is Matthias, wrapped up on the halfway line. Just tries to rip himself clear. Referee says play on. Look, Broncos looking to shift the ball down the right-hand side. 6 again. Broncos with a pass through with an offload, breaking through the 40-metre line. So look to shift inside with Meadows. Now with Adebayo inside the 30. Wrapped up again by 3 more. Meadows again. Hawkins shifts it inside. Little pass inside to Campbell-Gillard. Wrapped up inside the 20. Hawkins again. Looks to break the tackle. Looks to drive his way through. Shifts it off to 1. London wrapped up. Voro. Voro still isn't being let go of by Nesbitt as they try and shift the ball down this left-hand side. Just about keeping it in play. No, they can't. Pass just too quick down London Broncos left-hand side, and what should have been a try-scoring opportunity. And the referee's given offside anyway. A try-saving tackle on Voro saves at least 4 points for Oldham, but London have the ball back inside the 10. Offside decision given. Meadows shifting it inside. Cartinas tries to break his way through, wrapped up inside the 10. There's now Campbell-Gillard driving forward towards the line. Looks, he's just wrapped up in front of it. Ball inside. Hawkins looked to dummy the ball across, but no one's there on the end of it. No one looked to run onto it, and Oldham get the ball back on their own try line. And they get a fresh set of 6 with Nesbitt, and then the referee gives Oldham a penalty. London not getting away from the mark quickly enough. And Oldham get a chance to get outside of their own half. So Hawkins with a nice idea. No one on his left-hand side was even thinking of the kick coming in. And Oldham get to push the ball up a little bit further forward. And a spectator in the crowd has caught the ball. That's why the fans down below me are cheering as that ball went out of play. As now Oldham get things underway. It's 10 minutes in, London 0, Oldham 0. Wrapped up inside the 30, just shy of the 40-metre line. Took 2 to do it. Meadows one of them, looking to shift it to the left-hand side, finding a hole. Wrapped up inside the 40 here, Oldham. Being Ashurst. Ball inside again, looking to break over halfway. Wrapped up shy of the 40 by 2. And by not getting away from the play of the ball clearly enough. Offside there is Katinas, and London and Oldham, sorry, get 6 again. Just inside the Broncos half. 50 metres to the try line. As they shift to the left-hand side, Dixon breaks away from the tackle, tries to get past 2 more, and another 2 are invited onto him. 45 metres away, Oldham. Dixon, ball from O'Keefe shifted inside, trying to break through the tackle up to the 40. Wrapped up again, this time Ormond Droid. Took 3 to bring him down and nearly dumped to the ground. So they shift the ball inside Oldham on the 40-metre line. Flat pass, looking to break through the 30, wrapped up. It's Oldham to shift it inside again. Now over to the right-hand side. On the 20. And Lennon's wrapped up. And there's an injury here as well, and a penalty to Oldham. As Riley Dean is down looking for some attention, and will get some from the physio. As Dean shifted the ball, it was a late tackle on into the back of Dean. Into the back of Ryan Lennon, I should say, sorry. From Jack Croft. So, and Oldham are going to get some early points here as they aim for the sticks. So Kieran Dixon, the former Broncos man, looks to put the ball between the posts for Oldham's first points of the afternoon here at the Cherry Reds Records. Of course, Kieran Dixon on kicking duties here when he was here out the Broncos.
Crossman playing the back hit off the ball earlier on is very, very soft.
Yeah, it is.
In my opinion.
It was
that
really rough time anyway.
Yeah. Milner played for one as well, about 35 out. One to monitor.
So from 22 metres out, just to the right-hand side of the post, Kieran Dixon will kick the 2. While being an Oldham player, he scored 266 points. He's going to try and add 2 more. Dixon shaping up for the kick. 22 metres out, just to the right-hand side of the sticks. Takes a few steps forwards and converts the kick. Oldham are in a very early lead. London Broncos 0, Oldham 2. It's been a rather fiery affair between both sides. Of course, it is second versus third.
It's just like a few hands in and stuff like that, and then you've got a couple of hits off the ball. I see what we're doing.
And now London will get the game back underway. With Jimmy Meadows to restart. Meadows with a kick, it's a deep one to the left-hand side. Caught inside the 10. And Broncos just wrapping up. Takes 3 to wrap them down on just shy of the 20-metre line. Probably looked to come loose there, but Bibby gets away with it as Oldham make their way past the 20-metre line. Trying to shift the ball inside, nearly changed his mind, trying to cut back round the outside there was Milner, but Oldham now wrapped up inside the 30. So They shift the ball over to this right-hand side, wrapped up on the 40-metre line. Takes 3 Broncos players to attempt to bring down Ryan Lennon as he gets the ball away quickly, trying to break down this right-hand side. Beats the man. O'Keefe is going to look like he's going to go through. Tries to get past Morea. He's wrapped up just shy of the 10. This is the last for Oldham as they try and look for some more points. Ball inside, kick into the corner. It's picked up by Tindle. Tindle had his name all over that one. The Broncos get the first touch of the ball for about 5 minutes or so. So look to try and break through the 10-metre line and do so, up to the 15-metre mark, looking to push forward again. Nice little offload as Meadows drifts diagonally forward, takes a big hit as he does so. Up over the 30. The Broncos look to shift forward with Wallace. Cutting inside again, Meadows. Campbell-Gillard tries to push his way over the halfway line and just about manages it. This is the last for London. And Hawkins with a high kick over the top towards the right-hand side. Dixon underneath it. Dixon takes it nicely and avoids a tackle in the process, but isn't able to get away from the second one. And now Oldham look to push forward again. In that centre left channel. Up over the 20. Back inside this time. Avoids one tackle. Runs straight into another one. Does Purcell. It's an early kick and it's a low one, looking for the 40-20, but it's missed by quite some margin. Morea just about getting onto the end of it. The ball looked to elude him. Wallace tries to shift through too and does do so. He gets over the 20-metre line. As London look to push forward. Up over the 30. Oldham done well to contain the Broncos so far. So they look to push forward again, breaking up towards the halfway line. It's Finley Blair.
Yeah, free correct.
Campbell-Gillard breaks over halfway. Tries to break through towards the 40. Takes 2 to eventually bring him down. Up on the 40-metre line. So he dragged to the 40-metre line. It's now Hawkins. Shifts the ball out to the right-hand side and the ball comes loose from Alex Max. And yet an oncoming player looking to try and beat him to the ball. And he just wasn't able to hold on to it. Was Alex Max, the Papua New Guinean. One of 7 newcomers to the Broncos for this season. Just looking back on the replay if we can.
I'll tell you, Josh. Ball in, Josh.
And Alex Max just keeping his eye off the ball. As Oldham restart and get the ball up to the 40. With Davies. Dixon trying to cut inside, runs into a brick wall. Campbell-Gillard being the bulk of that wall. Towards the halfway line. Ball shifted inside, up over halfway now are Oldham. Straight into Luke Smith. So hit the 40-metre line, inside again. Oldham on top in the last 10 minutes. Loose, quick pass. Breaks them up over the 30. This time with Ryan Lennon. They try and shift down this right-hand side. Quick hands, so they try and get into the corner. Little chip ball up over the top, comes off a hand, and London just about keep hold of it. There's a couple of knock-ons in there. And London do get away, and we've got a bit of a bust-up going on in the corner. Campbell-Gillard, one of them. And Drinkwater, the other.
Move that way, please. Come on, go back behind the line, please. Go back over there.
It's been boiling up, this one. Ball came up over the top, out over the hand of Morea. Wrapped up eventually. And it was the number 21, Nesbitt, throwing in a swinging arm to Voro.
Matty, That's it.
See what the referee has to say for this one.
Behind the 10. If you can just get your boys behind the line, please. Yeah. Time's off, Dave.
Yep, time's off.
Open ourselves up over here.
Because that's why it's all kicked off. It was a swinging arm on Gyro Voro.
In my opinion, there's no foul play there. He's got to dive on top of him and there's no foul play. He's lost the ball in goal and it's just... and the tackle's then complete, but because he's lost it in goal, it's going to be a goal line drop.
I agree, yeah.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to have a word with Regan and I'm going to have a word
swinging
with
arm
Josh. We don't need any more running in. If
Voro
anything else escalates or happens,
from
I'm not scared to
Nesbitt
sit
is what
people down.
caused
I'll go with that.
Campbell-Gillard's come rushing
Regan!
over.
Josh! Josh! Josh!
Nesbitt holding on to Wallace by his ear or his hair at one point there as well.
Yes, go
So
on,
the
John.
referee has to say here as he
Do us
brings
a
the
favour.
two captains
I know,
over.
but you 6-1 over, isn't it? You're grabbing him, he's grabbing
Sort
you.
it out, okay, yeah. So the goal is lost in goal, and it's going to be a
It's
goal
go a
line
bit
drop
then, doesn't it?
okay? All it was a contest onto the floor, there's no foul play.
It's a drop out, though.
What then I don't
Alright,
need is
it's a drop
yourself running in, escalating the situation for people to come in. I don't need people from your team running in. The message I've got, it's early days. If anything else happens, I'm not scared to sit people down. Okay, happy? Let's control your players. No. Josh, you control your players, Regan. You control yourself. Okay.
All right.
No, I understand.
So-
You're swinging out there to me. It's a goal line drop out.
So nothing given for either sides.
Goal line drop out.
And London Broncos will restart from between the sticks. No sin bin for Nesbitt or for Campbell-Gillard. And London will get back underway and Oldham will pick the ball up on the halfway line. With Dean shifting it inside. Number 8 Jack Olmenroyd wrapped up on the 40-metre line. Campbell-Gillard there to meet him as he has been for most tackles so far this afternoon. Big hit as well, the ball's come loose and London get the ball back. It's a massive hit. The ball came in from the left-hand side. Big hit from Jimmy Meadows on Owen Farnworth. And London will get the ball back on the 40-metre line with a scrum.
Good now, mate.
We're okay, yeah?
And London will reset on their 40-metre line, coming up to the halfway mark of the first half. Still London 0, Oldham 2. So they look to break towards the halfway line.
6 again, I'm back on ball, right, London?
Driving forward. Happiness. 6 again this time for London. Fresh set as they look to try and break through the halfway line. Interference with the play of the ball. London still pushing forward with Meadows, looking to find a hole down this left-hand side. Wrapped up on the 40. Croft looks to shift it to the right, looks to go down this left-hand side instead. Mattis looks to shift the ball. He's wrapped up just shy of the 20-metre line. Meadows inside to Campbell-Gillard, looking to break through the line. That's a big hit, but takes it. Looks to break his way through. Takes 3 to bring him down. Meadows inside. Catanus shifts to the right hand side. Moreira quick hands. Max going over in the corner. Alex Max goes over in the corner. London get the first try of the afternoon. Quick hands from Broncos from the left hand side to the right hand side. Found Alex Max, who with a burst of pace shifted his way 15 metres into that right hand corner. And Oldham didn't have a reply. London 4, Oldham 2, and Alex Max with a fantastic burst of pace gets his 3rd try of the season. Meadows picked the ball up, shifted over to the right hand side. Little dummy from Capinas and quick hands from Moreira to Alex Max, who bursts his way into the corner. And London with a kick to come from that right hand side. Jimmy Meadows to take the kick from 22 metres out to give the Broncos a 4-point lead.
Yeah, just keep your comms up, hope you're managing it well. stick to the standouts, and obviously we need to step up. We can step up then, can't we?
Yeah, I left that one.
Meadows just
forward to me.
eyeing up the sticks.
absolutely.
I was under an arrow, but...
He steps forward, and the kick has been missed by Meadows, so London only have a 2-point lead. It's London Broncos 4, Oldham 2. We played over 21 minutes of the first half.
Stay on, boys. We're there.
In position.
Stay on. Time
And
it.
Kieran Dixon get the game underway. So deep kick into the Broncos corner, picked up by Voro, looking to shift across there is Bitanyang, Botswanan, come on as a substitute.
Go first.
Armand Rice.
He's trying to shift the ball into the middle here with Croft. He's wrapped up just about. He's able to get the ball away to Meadows with an offload. He makes about 15 metres before he's wrapped up. Campbell-Gillard on the ball, trying to break his way through this Oldham defence again. Wrapped up just shy of the halfway line. Ball inside. O'Byrne looks to drive his way through, runs into his own player in the process. Connor O'Byrne, one of the stars from last season, on his way onto the field. Hawkins. Campbell-Gillard wrapped up again. This is the last for London.
Wait, go on, lass.
Ball to the right hand side, so Hawkins kick into the corner, looking for the runner Tindle. Ball bounces, picked up by Alex. Max looks to break his way into the corner again, and he's wrapped up just shy of the line.
Ball, boys.
Good defending by Oldham, just to keep Max out. It's Kieran Dixon again. Jake Bibby getting stuck in. Dixon to restart just in front of the Oldham line. Through. Wrapped up just shy of the 10. So shift the ball inside this time. Wrapped up on the 10 again by Meadows, looking to shift across. Dixon again as they try and shift the ball over to this wing. Wrapped up and push back again, this time towards the try line. And that'll be a kick from between the sticks for Oldham, and London will get the restart. I think the referee may have given a penalty. The referee has given a penalty. So Oldham do get the ball back. And Oldham will get a restart on their own 40 this time. O'Keefe shifts it inside. So try and work their way into the middle. That's a big hit, and that was an elbow as well on Meadows. Referee says play on. They try and shift the left-hand channel, right-hand channel. Now shifting over to the left-hand side into the centre. Dixon looks to shift his way through, beats one tackle, wrapped up by 3 more. Now they shift into the middle, over our halfway. So let's try and get down that left-hand flank this time. Beats 1, can't get past 2 more. Over on that far side, Bibby. Ball cut inside. They try and play their way into the middle, 30 yards out. Met by Bitanyang. And this is the last for Oldham. Nuts up there was Milner. Little dink over the top. Collected by Morea. Fans in front of him complaining that he was taken out in the air. Referee says play on. And that was a big hit as well on Wallace. London looking to break their way through. Another big hit again as they make it up past the 10 on Tindle this time. Now pushing forward. This one with Mathias wrapped up just past the 20-metre line. Campbell-Gillard looked to give it to Bitanyang, wrapped up instead. Flat pass wouldn't have got him anywhere. This is the last for London. Kept in their own half this time. Hawkins with a little kick over the top. Wrapped up by Dixon. He can push his way out from the 20-metre line. drifting to that centre left channel, wrapped up by 2, dragged back to the 20. Another interchange for Oldham as Chaffel Howe comes on. So to push forward again. Here is Chaffel Howe. He's dumped to the ground, just shy of the 30.
Hold. Well done, Marley.
So look to drift down to the left-hand side this time on the 40.
Got him!
This time it's Geyer.
Hold, go for.
Another kick over the top. It's a low one off the back of Jack Croft, and then very calmly wrapped up by Campbell-Gillard, and it's the softest tackle I've seen this afternoon. As Wallace looks to push his way forward. Call of offside from somewhere. And Finley Glare makes his way onto the field. So let's push forward with Matthews, up over halfway, trying to edge towards the 40. Glare shifts it inside, finding Bittenyang, looks to break his way through 3 defenders. Oldham just about onside. So shifted inside to Campbell-Gillard. So O'Bairn, who looks to shift his way up over the 20. Takes another 3 to get him to the ground. This is the last for London. Glare, now to Campbell-Gillard. To Hawkins, trying to break down this right-hand side again. This time it's Luke Smith that's wrapped up inside the 10 as London look for another Oldham hole. But Oldham restart on their 10-metre line. Ball shifted inside. And quickly wrapped up. Just past the 10-metre lines to try and work their way down this centre channel. Again wrapped up just inside the 10. Inside again, trying to shift their way through, slowly inching their way up Oldham. This time Purcell, he's wrapped up past the 20, looking to break their way through again. Making runs into the brick wall of Campbell-Gillard. Early kick again, this time by Drinkwater, and Morea underneath it. Wants to break his way through, can't find a hole, wrapped up on the 40. Picking the ball up rather high inside their own half. Now they can break forward and just about holding on to the ball. Again was Max. Tindle up over halfway, edging closer to the last 10 minutes, looking to push forward and find a hole. They do find a hole. Bittenyang, that was high. Referee says play on. Inside to O'Bairn. Hawkins to Morea. Up towards the 10-metre line, trying to shift the ball down to the right-hand side. Wrapped up, that's the last for London. Hawkins had to get it high. Looks to dink the ball through. The Campbell-Gillard, ball still loose, and eventually someone gets a hand on there. And the referee gives a try for Regan Campbell-Gillard, who pounced on the ball that Kieran Dixon just couldn't get a hand on. And that's his second try in 2 championship appearances for Regan Campbell-Gillard. As the kick came in from Hawkins, who had to reach high to get it, little grubber kick through, and it came through the hands of Dixon. It just slipped through his fingers, couldn't get on the end of it, and Regan Campbell-Gillard was there to pounce. And London have got a kick from inside the 20, just in front of the posts. And London will go into the next 10 minutes of the half
8 minutes
with a 6-point lead. Garo Voro should add the extras from point blank range. Just eyeing up the kick from 12 metres out. A few steps forward and converts the kick. London with a 8-point lead. London Broncos 10, Oldham 2. And that's the first 10 points that Oldham have conceded all season. The former Bronco man, Kieran Dixon, to restart again. It's right down into the Broncos' left-hand corner, collected by O'Bairn. Bitten Yang wrapped up inside the 10.
Hold. Go first.
To look to shift inside this time. Mathias makes 5 metres, wrapped up by 2. Looks to try and get him to the ground. Referee says play on. Voro goes down.
Hold.
That's the third. O'Bairn looking to shift forward. London making a few metres each time. Hawkins with an early kick, so low one through the middle this time. Dixon's there to get on the end of it. He's got to pick it up inside his own 10-metre line. And a big hit on Kieran Dixon. Picked up and dumped to the ground by Finlay Glare. And the ball's come loose as well. And London will get the ball inside the Oldham 10. And it's all flaring up again. As Dixon came forward from the run, he was dumped to the ground by Glare. And Nesbitt picking the ball up from the play. The ball ran straight into Croft and lost the ball in the process, and London will get a scrum on Oldham's 10-metre line, just to the left-hand side of the posts. Voro to put the ball into the scrum, to feed it. Glare to Campbell-Gillard, shift to the right-hand side. Hawkins, quick hands to Morea. Morea looking to break into the right-hand corner. He's brought down and tries to offload the ball. And London lose the ball and Oldham get it back. The referee has just stopped play. And London trying to play the ball into the right-hand corner. Morea not wanting to go out of play. Brought down, great tackle on him. Tried to offload it to Tindle and just threw it into his leg. It's quick hands from London. Straight into Bibby and brought down as well in that corner. Just couldn't get the ball away. This time Oldham will get the head and feed to enter the last 5 minutes of the half. They'll try and break through the 10 again, through the centre channel. First tackle is the second tackle, big hit on Milner. On Chapel Howe, I should say. They try and shift down their left-hand side this time in that centre-left channel, wrapped up by 3. Only as far as the 20-metre line here. Dummy pass and ball comes loose from the offload. Referee says play on. They try and shift this way down this left-hand side, wrapped up by 3. One of those being Voro. Back into the middle. Over the 40. Dixon plays the ball on, it's a loose pass. Tindle looked to get onto the end of it, but Bibby's there. As Oldham lose about 10 metres. Not really sure what Dixon was thinking with a little back pass. Ball up over the top of Morea. And eventually, just shy of the Broncos try line, Wallace is there to collect it. And looks to break his way through 3 Oldham defenders. Took a big hit. It's wrapped up just in front of the 20. And the referee gives a penalty to London for Oldham not getting away from the player of the ball quick enough. And London will look to see out the next 3.5 minutes. Not getting away from the player of the ball quick enough. Gives away a penalty to London. Ball goes out just shy of the halfway line. Doesn't quite make it out of the stadium. Going to be Alex Max to take the restart. As Oldham Dixon very, very slowly puts the ball out of play, the one that was initially kicked out. Inside it goes. Looks to push forward is Campbell-Gillard. Breaks his way up over halfway, wrapped up by 3. Blair shifts it inside. Bitten Yang wrapped up inside the 40, or just on the 40-metre line. So look to push forward. O'Ben shifts to the right-hand side. Big hit, ball comes loose. Wasn't quite a knock on. Hawkins looks to break his way through. Kick goes through. Referee pulls it back. And it will be a scrum to Oldham. Couldn't quite see from my position if the ball had come out or if it was just a really poor pass in the build-up to the knock-on.
Heads in here, boys. Head in.
Oldham's going to restart this time.
Seconds.
25 yards inside their own half. Head and feed. Ball's flicked into the left-hand side. Kieran Dixon looks to try and break his way through. Wrapped up by 2 more. Pushed back to the 20 and dumped to the ground. So looks to push forward Oldham. Not finding any space at all is Ben Davies. Dixon again. Shifts into the right-hand side. They try and get down this wing this time. As Matthews wraps up O'Keefe. Nesbitt shifts it inside. Up over the 40s. A big hit from Blair. And the number 12, Lennon. They try and make their way up to the halfway line here, Oldham. Up over halfway, dummy pass. Oaks a hold down that left-hand side. They try and get down that left right with Bibby. He's got to cut inside. And eventually he's wrapped up, but there was a massive gaping hole for Oldham to run down on that left-hand side. This is the last for the Ruffians. It's a high ball up over the top, looking for Wallace. You can't get hold of it, but Murray is there to pick up the second. And he looks to break his way through, beating the pass. Shift out to the left-hand side, Bonnie Matthews. Cut inside. That looked like a forward pass, and it was. Matthews shifting it inside to Blair, who was about 2 metres forward. And Oldham will get the ball back just inside the Broncos' half. They were in acres of space, London. Matthews shifts it inside. And Blair is about a metre or 2 ahead of him.
Time off, shot clock's running, stay as you are.
Time off from the referee. We've got less than a minute anyway.
London, one more from London. It's coming.
As we approach the last knockings of this first half.
Head in, 10 seconds. Head in. Shot clock off. Ball in.
Head and feed to Oldham. Shift down this left-hand side. Into the centre left-hand channel. Up over the 40-metre line. Wrapped up by 2. So we're about to hit the 40-minute mark. Oldham looking to get some last-minute points on the board before the half-time hooter. They shift the ball into the middle, over to this right-hand side, looking to find a hole. Jukes past 1, it'll grab a kick through. Collected by Morea, who goes down just in front of the Broncos try line. And there is the half-time hooter. And London Broncos, after a pretty feisty first half, especially in the first 25 minutes, to pull away on the scoreboard. Tries from Alex Max and Regan Campbell-Gillard being the difference between the two sides. Kieran Dixon getting some early points on the board to give Oldham an initial 2-point lead. That's all they've been able to muster so far in this first half here at the Cherry Reds Records Stadium. Oldham's defence breached for the first time this season after putting 44 points past past Salford without reply. Unless they're playing themselves, don't quite know how that works. And of course beating Royal St James quite convincingly in the Challenge Cup last weekend without a single point on the board. But this time Oldham are the ones to have not scored a try. Campbell-Gillard having a bit of a tete-a-tete with the referee as they make their way off the fields. Unfortunately, as much as you can hear the referee during the game, we couldn't hear him then. So we're going to look at a few of the highlights. I think we're going to start with the reason why Regan Campbell-Gillard is talking to the referee, and that's because of the punch-up in this right-hand corner. Ball came up over the top, collected by Voro, who dropped the ball initially. It was backwards and Nesbitt came in, and here comes a swinging arm from Nesbitt, which the players did not agree with, and Campbell-Gillard being the one to get stuck in first with Tom Nesbitt. And that was the first real bit of action between the two sides, and they had been kind of getting to a boiling point up until that point. Oldham did go on to get 2 points, and here is the first try of the afternoon. It's Alex Max who bursts his way down the right-hand side. There's a lovely pass, and then into the corner with a burst of pace. Alex Max breaks his way through. There's Dean Hawkins with quick hands from Meadows inside to Capinas to Morea, and Alex Max. There was no catching him, so he made his way into the right-hand side. That is his third try for the Broncos so far this season. And he's already racked up 10 points already. And here is try number 2. Broncos in good possession in that right-hand corner. Ball shifted inside to Hawkins. A little grubber kick through. Dixon just couldn't get there, misjudging the bounce. And Regan Campbell-Gillard just with an outstretched hand getting on the end of it before Dixon could react to his initial dropping of the ball. And that was the try to give London an 8-point lead. So I'm going to leave you for the half-time break, but we will show you some half-time or some full-time highlights from London's game in round 1, where Widnes Vikings were the visitors, and London came away with all 2 points in a 44-12 victory.
Led out London Broncos and the Widnes Vikings to kickstart this BETFRED Championship season. And we are ready to get this BETFRED Championship campaign underway. London and Hawkins almost breaks through, and London are in for the first try of the 2026 Championship season. Croft's kick is good. And it's quick hands from Morea. There's a pass on the outside, but they may not need it here, London. And it is a try for another debutant in Alex Max. And the kick is good, just a few yards from the try line. Yes, given back, and Widnes are over, but they're held up, and then he gets down, does Jordan Johnston. And Abdul's kick is good. Here is Abdul now, opportunity for Widnes to break through. And they touch it down, and Widnes have scored. And the Broncos, who started well, just need to reset. Abdul's kick. And it comes off of the upright. So Nick Gregson is the player to be brought off. And the kick sails through, and Widnes. Now Croft held on the 4th tackle, and Hawkins has made his way through here, and he hands it off, and the London Broncos are over, and it's touchdown by Robert Matthias. And he tries to hand it off, it's backwards, and London have gone over. And he kick sails through. And it is. And London have gone over here to extend their lead, make it a 14-point game. Cross to Meadows, and now out onto this left-hand side. It's handed off, and London go in the corner. Meadows goes himself, he's over, and the referee has awarded it. And Croft's kick is in off the upright. And now here come London through the middle, and it's Alex Max again that's over. And another try. There's a kick to come. Alex Max with his second try of the game. And this time the kick sails through in this London Broncos side today. And there goes the hooter. Broncos continue for now. And that will be that in this BETFRED Championship opener.
BETFRED Championship here at the Cherry Reds Record Stadium, home of the London Broncos. Over in the corner, they are!
The Broncos are back in the big time!
We knew effectively we were relegated before the season even started.
Blows his whistle and we are underway here at the Cherry Reds Record Stadium.
Oh, big step from Andy Brady! And a try for London!
Early goes through and London do get their try before half time.
Yo, listen, you hear that? Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Yo, listen, you hear that? Killers in the jungle.
Players making their way out for the second half here at the Cherry Reds Records Stadium. It's London 10, Oldham 2. Massive thank you to our viewers on the other side of the world in Australia and Papua New Guinea, where I can imagine it's very early in the morning over there. So thank you for staying up with us. Those of you closest to home, also thank you for staying up with us. In case you're thinking of having an afternoon nap.
Just wait for me, please.
Good to go, Matty.
Stay outside, fellas.
London from left to right. As we have it here on the camera angle. And Oldham from right to left. As London get the game underway. As Oldham shift the ball from the restart into the middle over the 10-metre line, wrapped up.
No! Find me. Wait, goal first.
Chapel Howe wrapped up, ball shifting into middles. They try and urge their way towards the 20-metre line, wrapped up again by two Broncos defenders.
Stand up, boys, come on, go.
Getting away from the play of the ball. Try and break their way over the 20-metre line. Wrapped up again, 25 metres away from the halfway line. Ball shifted inside. There's the ball played in by Gaio. Wrapped up. So number 19 making as they try and shift their way down the right-hand side. Kieran Dixon up over the 40-metre line. Takes Garo Vara to wrap him up just shy of the halfway line. On that right-hand side. Didn't get away from the play the ball clear enough. That's 6 to go. And Oldham get it back with a fresh set on the halfway line.
Back to me, Mally. Hold.
Ball in again in this centre channel, shifting up to the left-hand side. Quick hands. Big tackle.
That's okay. 2. Oh no!
From Bittenyang.
Wait, go 2.
Oldham to shift it back inside again. Coming forward, Chapel Howe breaks through one, wrapped up.
No! Third.
Just shy of the 20-metre line.
Go third. That's 3.
So he needs to push forward again. Trying to find their way down this left-hand side. Ball up and over was Ashurst. Wrapped up just shy of the 10. So to shift their way down this left-hand side. Bibby picks it up on the 10 on this left-hand side. Trying to get some early points. And there's a foul and a penalty to Oldham. Kieran Dixon taken out off the ball by Conor O'Byrne. So another fresh set of 6 to Oldham. The ball came across. Bibby was tackled. And then the penalty was given to Oldham. Oldham get a fresh set just in front of the 10, looking to push forward up to that 10 is making. He's wrapped up just over the 10-metre line. Takes 3 Broncos defenders to wrap him up. Oldham looking to get some early second half points. Nowhere to go, trying to shift through. Here is Davies. No real movement. Wrapped up again. So try and get down this left-hand side this time. Quick hands and a big hit from Alex Max. So try and break their way up to the try line. It's Gale wrapped up. And London unable to get away from the play of the ball. It's another set of 6 for Oldham. They try and shift their way down this right-hand side this time. Ball comes up, juggling around, still with the ball is Ben O'Keefe, just about keeping hold of it. He can get out to some circus skills practice over the off-season. So try and break through this 10 again, this time with Makin. He's wrapped up 5 away. So try and shift down to the right-hand side again. Little touch inside. No real movement, and wrapped up and dumped to the ground. Sloppy from defending from Broncos keeps Oldham in this position, looking to break through is Makin. He's wrapped up again. So they'll try and find a hole down the right-hand side. Oldham running into a brick wall this time. That's the last for Oldham. Both sets of fans complaining. They try and push their way forward again. It's Makin on the ground again. I think there's another set of 6 as well. Is that 4 in a row? They try and find a hole down this right-hand side, and Oldham are in. Cole Gayer finds a hole in the Broncos defence as they get 4 sets of 6 in a row. And Cole Gayer gives Oldham their first try of the afternoon. And his first ever try for Oldham. So he picked the ball up, little shift dummy, finding a hole, breaking his way through the London defence, who were found flat-footed after defending quite a long set. And Oldham can be in within 2. Kieran Dixon has already scored 2 points this afternoon. Looks for Oldham within a 2-point gap. Takes a couple of steps back. He's 15 metres away to the right-hand side of the sticks. Gets himself in position. Leaning on his left leg. Looks to put the ball in between the sticks to bring the game back to within 2 points. London a little bit lackadaisical in the second half. Ball goes up from Dixon and he gets the 2, and Oldham are within 2. 5 minutes played of the second half. London 10, Oldham 8. And this game on here at the Cherry Red Record Stadium between the two sides, second and third in the table. Gyro Voro to take the restart. A lot of booing for the referee. Coming from below my position. It's a short kick up to the 20. A lot of backspin on that one as well, collected by Oldham. This time by Purcell. He's wrapped up within the 50 metres away from his own try line. Shifting the ball inside this time, Oldham. Trying to find a hole. Dixon jigs past one. Looks to play it down this left-hand side. As Oldham look to try and break their way through again. And a big hit this time on Ben Davies. So they make their way up to the 40-metre. Bibby shifts it inside. So try and break their way up towards halfway. Wrapped up just shy of it. Inside this time, trying to play the ball. Very, very nervy pass and wrapped up. That one coming from Gayer. So try and work their way up over halfway, and that's into right-hand channel. This is the last for Oldham. London not looking to give away another set of 6. It's a high one, and it's a deep one as well. And picked up by Morea. He looks to break his way through the Oldham back line. Tries to break his way past 3. Eventually wrapped up inside the 10, shy of it. And Tindle looks to drive forward. Oldham all offside. Referee says play on. And then up to the 20 with Tindle. Now they push forward. Look to break his way through is Alex Max. He's wrapped up just shy of the 30. Glare shifting it inside. Morea, little pass inside. Finding Mathias, who loses the ball, and Oldham get it back. And they can push forward now with Makin. And this is the 0 tackle for Oldham. It's been all Oldham so far. Ball pushed forward, looked a little bit forward in towards Chapel Howe. He's wrapped up and drifting towards the 20-metre line, making up 5 or so metres, pushing forward. Little shift past the left-hand side. So let's try and get past this through this wing to Dixon, who's dumped down inside the 10 on this left-hand side. Oldham looking to cause a bit more damage on the scoreboard. They're trying to find their way in this centre channel. Taking a big hit from Campbell-Gillard. Eventually dumped to the ground. There and there as well. Shifting it to the left-hand side. Finding Davies. Just about keeps hold of the ball. He's wrapped up on the 10. So let's go inside again. A couple of short passes into the middle. Wrapped up on the 10. This is the last for Oldham. To shift it into this left-hand channel. Towards the left-hand side. Looking for Bibby on the left-hand side. Looking to get into the corner. Little grubber kick through. And it runs all the way through. And it'll be a 20-metre restart for London. Bibby probably realised he might have not had the pace to get into that left-hand corner. And London can restart. And look to get a grip on the second half. That's another set of 6 for London. The referee says play on. Mathias getting up from the play of the ball quickly, looking to push forward with Tindle. He's wrapped up just shy of the 40. So push forward again. That's a high one on Bittinyang. And eventually he's pushed down to the ground. Glare shifting it into the centre left-hand channel, looking to bounce off two and doing so, and that ball comes out ripped. As Jack Croft looked to push his way forward, and Oldham will get the ball from the scrum on the 30-metre mark. And London just not able to get a grip on his second half. Croft breaking his way forward, and it was punched out from behind by Cole Geyer. Head and feed to the visitors, who are in full voice to my left-hand side.
Make sure we're making the 10 metres, okay? Ball in, Riley. Nora Culper as well. Out.
Ball in and out. Bibby looking to push his way forward up to the 40-metre line. It takes 3 to wrap him out, and he's pushed back a couple of metres. Davies to Dixon, looking to get over halfway, sandwiched in between 3. Crunching tackle on Kieran Dixon. Conor O'Byrne getting stuck in on him. There's Biernick involved as well, as they try and shift the ball into that to the right-hand side of the centre circle used for AFC Wimbledon's lines.
Hold, goal free.
Wimbledon now trying to work the ball down the right-hand side. It's a good take. Now they can break down this right-hand side. It's a ball up over the top, chipped by about 20 metres. A bit of a wasted opportunity. It'll bounce out of play. As Nesbitt just to keep the ball in play. And we might have a kick between the sticks for London, with Hawkins potentially touching the ball. Referee says no, it'll be a 20-metre restart. Bit of confusion with the restart. Ball was kicked by Nesbitt, watched by Hawkins, and Hawkins nearly got a touch on it as the ball bounced out of play. The referee says it's a 20-metre restart. You can see why they had to have a bit of a discussion about it. Wallace trying to break through the 40, wrapped up. Now they push forward with Glare to Croft, breaking his way through halfway. Glare again, inside to Campbell-Gillard, shifts it back inside. It's a high tackle on Biernick, but London still have the ball, shifting the ball out to this right-hand side this time. Looking to break through as Smith. Smith wrapped up, shy of the 30. Glare to O'Byrne, looked to give it to Campbell-Gillard, or to Biernick, but he looked to break his way through instead up to the 20. It's the highest London have been so far in this second half. Wrapped up is Smith on the 10-metre line. This is the last tackle for London. Shifted inside to Hawkins. Opts to throw it to O'Byrne. Looping pass up over the top, finding Matthias, who looks to break over the line and does do so. Robert Matthias beating his defender in front of the try line and skipping his way over the top to give London a little bit of breathing space between them and Oldham. Kick to come, London Broncos 14, Oldham 8. And that's the first time that London have really been in Oldham's half so far in the second half. Pass inside, Hawkins opts to fling it to O'Byrne, who up over the top. Oldham defender couldn't, reached out, got a fingertip to it, couldn't get hold of it. It falls to Robert Matthias, who beats his oncoming defender and puts the ball down for an easy London Broncos try. And this one is from a little bit of a harder position. From 22 metres out. It'll be Gyro Voro this time. From that left-hand side. Taking a couple of steps back, does the Papua New Guinea. Referee looks to add the extras for the Broncos. Taking his time. Vora still taking his time. So he looks to add the extras. Foot goes up. And he misses the sticks. So London remain only 6 points clear between them and Oldham. London 14, Oldham 8. Kick is no good. There's the Super Bowl coming up next weekend. And Robert Matthews getting London's first try of the second half. Kieran Dixon with a rather high and short kick towards the 20-metre mark. And a big hit. Sees the Broncos defender wrapped up. And back to the 10-metre mark. Oldham up to the high line and are offside. And that's a surprise that the referee is only given it once already. Every single player high of the referee's mark. Sees the London get the ball back on the halfway line with a restart. Matthews. Vora. Big hit from Lewis Bieniek up to the 40. And they try to break their way through up past the 30. Bittanyang. Clare on the play of the ball, shifts it inside. O'Bairn, quick hands, and London break their way through again. But it was an offside, or a forward pass I should say, into Jack Croft. Referee pulls it back. London looked to break their way in again. It was inches forward as O'Bairn shifts the ball in to Hawkins, and Hawkins to Croft is about a metre forward. And Oldham breathe a sigh of relief and they get the ball back on their 20 with a head and feed. So edging towards the hour mark. Dixon up over the 20, wrapped up by 3. So try and shift the ball down this left-hand side. This is Davies wrapped up on the 40. Geyer. Still trying to break towards the 40, this time with Chaffel Howe up over the 40 towards the halfway mark. Geyer brings it back over to this left-hand side this time. Quick offload pass, breaks the tackle. Going through there was Ashurst. And 6 again for Oldham again. Ball inside. Geyer laying the ball off. Oldham up to the 30. Broncos just waiting around. 6 again got called and nobody really knew what was going on. As they look to try and break their way down the middle. That's a massive tackle. And nearly a spearing tackle on Geyer. So they try and shift the ball down this right-hand side. Dixon looks to cut inside and outside again. Jinking run is wrapped up shy of the 10 and eventually the ball comes loose. Call of knock-on is made and London get the ball back, do they? Call of knock-on was made. London Broncos players are celebrating. We'll see what the referee's going to give. So Broncos ball, I think. The ball came loose. I thought the tackle had initially been made on Dixon, and then the ball came out from the tackle. Can't quite tell. But London will get the ball back and they won't complain about it. So get the ball back from the head and feed. Driving forward now. Up to the 40, up to the 20, sorry, I should say, further field than I thought. Alex Max, here comes Tindle, pushing his way forward, big hit from Purcell. As London look to try and break towards the 40, bouncing off 3 defenders there was Smith. Now comes O'Byrne up over the 40. And to bounce off 2, Blair pushing forward. Lewis Beernick looks to drive his way through. He's wrapped up by 2, 45 metres away. O'Byrne looks to drive his way up over the 40, eventually does do so, takes 2 Oldham players to wrap him down shy of the 30. This is the last for London, further back than they'd like to be. Hawkins, high kick over the top, but it's a very shallow one. Bibby leaves it, everyone leaves it, ball goes backwards, and now Oldham can pick it up, and there are acres of space down this left-hand side. Looking to cut inside there was Ashurst, who didn't really have the pace to drive his way down the wing, and 6 again. So look to find their way down this right-hand side this time. Wrapped up on halfway. So look to push forward in that centre left-hand channel. Ball cut inside. And wrapped up just shy of the 30. Gea inside this time. Wrapped up 25 metres away from the try line as we hit the 20-minute to go mark. Ball shift down the left-hand side. Nice pass to Dean, but Dean's wrapped up on the 20. Inside again. Oldham, slow hands, trying to shift their way across, then cutting inside. Nice offload pass to Gea, drifting down that right-hand side. That ball was knocked on, went behind him, Red carry on. And then the ball comes out and it's knocked on. And London can restart from here. Looking to break their way forwards. There's Wallace, wrapped up on the 20. And Oldham not getting away from the play the ball quick enough, sees London get another penalty.
Which one? When? Oh, what?
And Beernick makes his way off the field, and Regan Campbell-Gillard makes his way onto it. As London from the restart look to push forward up towards the halfway line. Right up there is Biton Yang. Here comes Regan Campbell-Gillard looking to break his way over halfway and up towards the 40-metre line. Takes 3 to wrap him up. Inside to O'Ben, drifting over the 40-metre line. Quick hands, looking to push their way through. Just about wrapped up, and the referee gives a penalty for a late tackle. Just looking back on the replay, it's a late tackle on Hawkins. There's a high tackle in there as well, but there was a late tackle on Hawkins. And London will get a fresh set of 6 inside the Oldham 30.
The tapping.
Yeah, the tapping.
In the last 20 minutes or so of the second half. Restart taken. Driving ways up towards the line is Jack Croft into the 20. Looking to break through is Regan Campbell-Gillard. Looking to burst his way through up towards the try line. Wrapped up 5 metres short. Looking to break down this centre channel is Conor O'Byrne, and he's just shy of the line. Glare, and it's intercepted, and now Oldham can break down the middle. No real pace at all. It's a loose pass. It's going to end up right in their right-hand corner to get past Matthias. An offload pass was attempted. Voro was there to wrap up. Nesbitt on that right-hand side. And London are now offside as well. And Oldham breathe a sigh of relief. A jeer from the left-hand side of me in that left-hand corner. Oh. London not square to the mark. Only just, mind you. The referee calls the penalty for offsides. And Oldham get the ball
Touch on the middle.
back on the halfway line.
Really good. Cheers, Ryan.
And we restart on the halfway line. Gaya shifting forward. Number 10, Owen Farnworth, wrapped up 45 metres out. Ball played inside. Nice little jink from Chapel Howe, but he's wrapped up again, this time just shy of the 30-metre line. So try and break this way down this left-hand channel this time. Ashurst wrapped up shy of the 20. Oldham looking to get back within 2. So they work their way down to the right-hand side. Dixon looking to burst his way through, wrapped up by 3. So now go back inside this time. So kick over the top looking for the runner, Bibby. Bibby gets on the end of it, does he? Comes off Tindle last, I think. As they kind of tussle for the ball. It's come off the thigh. That's what the referee has indicated. And I think it came off the thigh of Tindle last. So 15 to go. I think Oldham are going to get it back on the Broncos 10. Yes, they are. Fresh set of 6. That's the Oldham fans you can hear. Right hand corner. Ball played short. Driving towards the line is Chapel Howe, wrapped up 5 metres out. Looking to shift the ball down the right hand side this time. Looking to get into the right hand corner. That's where they found a hole last time. Wrapped up on the metres away from the try line. Ball comes out 10 metres out. So they try and find their way down this left hand side. Wrapped up in the middle. 8 metres out. Oldham. Ball with Gaya. Shifts the ball out to the left hand side. Up over the top goes Farnworth. Doesn't quite make it onto the try line. Oldham still looking for a hole down this left hand side. Bibby is there, but Tindle intercepts, and now Tindle can break down Broncos right hand side. He's up over the halfway line. Tindle's going to go on his own. Up past the 10. Liam Tindle is in. And Broncos go from defence to attack just like that. And Liam Tindle runs 90 metres into the Oldham try line. And London have got a 10-point lead. That's London Broncos 18, Oldham 8 with the kick to come. As Oldham look threatening, metres away from the try line, trying to find a hole down the left-hand side. Jake Bibby was there asking for it, but Liam Tindle with the afterburners on, beating Kieran Dixon into the corner, and Liam Tindle goes over the line for his 21st London Broncos try. You know that Kieran Dixon's quick, but Liam Tindle outmatched him for pace. And Tindle goes over in the corner. And it'll be Voro to add the extras. As we see Campinus make his way back onto the field. As
120.
Mari Bittenyang makes his way off. In the meantime, on the field, Voro to add the extras.
13 minutes left, mate.
Thank you. 13 to go. 13.
From 20 metres out to the right hand side of the sticks. Voro takes a couple of steps forwards. And that one hits the post. London Broncos 18, Oldham 8. On my watch, we've got about 12 minutes to go. And Robert Matthews is getting a bit of treatment on the field as well. Just looking back on the try that Liam Tindle On the right, bursts his way through the right wing, beating Kieran Dixon. And number 14, Cole Gayer. Mattis also looks like he's going to be okay to continue. And Kieran Dixon to get back underway. And the referee isn't happy just yet. Now we're underway. It's a short kick from Dixon up to the 20, into the right-hand corner, taken well by Tindle. And he can't get away from the oncoming Oldham attack. And he's wrapped up just in front of the 20, looking to push forward. It's a big hit on Smith. Glenn shifting it inside. Max breaks through one tackle. Doesn't matter, London get a penalty. Oldham off the mark, offside. And one more try for London would settle them, really. Penalty to be taken by Hawkins. And Max beating off one tackle. And Oldham were in an offside position. Alex Max to feed the ball inside. It's a high one to Morea. It's Campbell-Gillard. Rolls his way through three defenders, brought down 35 metres out. Blair shifting it across again. Trying to break through this Oldham defence again. This time it's Capinas inside the 20. Blair inside again, finding Hawkins, finding Campbell-Gillard, tries to find a hole wrapped up inside the 10. London making quick yards. O'Byrne looking to break his way through is Connor O'Byrne. And wrapped up on the try line. And London will get another go. They shift it into the middle this time. Campbell-Gillard looking to break his way through, look to dodge past one. This is the last for London as he's brought down. O'Byrne shifts to the left-hand side. Hawkins, as they look to get through with Voro, but Voro goes down. He loses his scrum cap in the process. I think the referee might have seen that tackle. We saw the scrum cap fly off, and there is a hair pull on Garo Voro while he was brought down in the tackle. Neither the referee or the linesman saw it. Back underway inside the 10. Oldham looks to be pushed back, trying to offload the ball. Nesbitt wrapped up. Bit of a bundle going on in that far corner. So they get the ball out into the middle, still inside their own 10-metre mark. Oldham trying to find a hole in the middle because of fighting off Voro, palming him off even. They're trying to get the ball through the middle, working to Kieran Dixon on his left-hand side. Beats one, looks to break through with his pace. Brought down, ball comes up, still picked up by Ashurst. And it's back to 6 for Oldham into the last 10 minutes. Oldham with a fresh set, wrapped up on the 30. Farnworth. So it's just shifted down this left-hand side. London all offsides. Oldham looking to take it quickly with Gayer. London defence not paying attention. Oldham trying to restart too quickly, referee not ready. Ormond droids driving forward up over the 20, wrapped up by 3 into the last 10 minutes of the half. Try for Oldham will make things very interesting. To look to break down that left-hand channel, wrapped up is Davies. Less than 10 metres out. Ball shift out to the 10-metre line. Back inside. Dixon to chink his way through, dragged right back towards the 20. And a big hit from Smith on him. So look to push forward, tight Oldham side. Milner wrapped up outside the 10. Looking to drift down the centre left. Davies jinks inside, tries to beat 2, gets the offload away, and it's intercepted. This time by O'Ben. Into the last 7 minutes. Pushing forward, Conor O'Ben bounces off 2, wrapped up eventually just shy of the 30. Referee not giving a penalty to the Broncos. Oldham not getting away from the play the ball quick enough. And Hawkins will look to restart. Is seeing another interchange here, are we? No, we're not. Hawkins, the ball up towards my position, into the crowd below me. Broncos will get the ball 5 metres inside the Oldham half. Taken quickly by Max. Up forward by Smith. Up over the 40, wrapped up. As London move into that centre left-hand channel. Quick hands go to Cappins. He's wrapped up just shy of the 20-metre line. Glare inside finds Hawkins. Back inside again. And Campbell-Gillard wrapped up 15 metres out. As now London trying to shift down the right hand side. Hawkins on the 10. Morea wrapped up on the 10-metre line. Back inside again. Hawkins to Campbell-Gillard, looks to push his way through. That's the last for London, 5 metres away. O'Ben, a little grubber through. Bounces bounce its way through. And Oldham get the ball back. 15 metres away from their own try line on that right-hand side. Looking to break their way through with Nesbitt. He's wrapped up, cuts it back inside. He's only one man forwards. He's wrapped up 5 metres outside his own half. And we've got a penalty a little bit further back.
It's about behind them, so you've got to be careful.
On this right-hand side. Might have been for offside. And Oldham get the ball back on their own 25-metre mark and will kick it a good 50 metres. We're into the last 5 minutes of the half. Restart on the 30, looking to shift inside. Wrapped up again this time is Makin. Geyer shifting it inside as they try and find a hole where Oldham on the right hand side. Wrapped up just inside the 20. O'Keefe, ball inside again. Dean shifting it inside. They try and find a hold on this left hand side. Looking to break through is Ashurst. He's wrapped up shy of the 10. Still trying to find a hole in the middle here, Oldham. Looking to break his way through, bounce his way through. Wrapped up there is Milner inside the 10. 8 metres away, looking to break their way through over the line. Are they over the line here, Oldham? The fans on the far side seem to think so. The referee says that he's held up. Makin held up on the line. Makin seems to think he's scored as well. Oldham get it back on the 10-metre line though. Play restarted. Kick into the corner from Dean on the right hand side. And London win it back. And Matthews was there to get on it and he nearly broke away as well. And we've got a penalty and a stoppage. I think Matthews is injured. I did see him. The ball came out there, so I think that could have been that should really be a try for Makin. Can't retell from that angle, but from the first one, the ball came out. Makin goes over the line, and the ball is down there. Whether he's got control of it, though, is another story. But the ball is definitely on the line. London could call themselves very lucky.
Got to be quick.
London looking to get towards the halfway line. And do break over it with Capinas. 2.5 to go. Campbell-Gillard tries to break his way through this Oldham defence, gets over the 40 and is eventually put to the ground. Bieniek driving forward. It's not what the Oldham defence wants, is to see big Lewis Bieniek driving towards them so late in the game. Glare wasn't paying attention and goes through the defence, and he's one-on-one with Dixon, and Glare goes over the line after initially missing the play of the ball. Oldham were also ball watching, and Finlay Glare seals all 2 points for London. And that's his first try in London Broncos colours. So play the ball from Lewis Bieniek, and he's not paying attention initially, eventually gets his body behind it and drives his way through the Oldham defence and over the line under no real pressure from the oncoming Dixon. And with 1.5 minutes to go, that should seal all 2 points for London. London 22, Oldham 8. Kick to come, and kick converted from 12 metres out by Jack Croft. And that's London 24, Oldham 8. Oldham not really paying attention when Glare let the ball, I say let the ball, he wasn't paying attention either. Eventually he woke up, the Oldham defence didn't. Little dummy run, juking the cameraman as well. And he gets his first try for in London colours. Does Finlay Glare. It's a low kick from Dixon, collected by Tindle, just shy of the 10-metre line. Drifts inside, tries to break his way through. He's run about 20 metres to only make about 10. And so we enter the last knockings of the game. Pushing forward, Lewis Bieniek. London fans in full voice. And seeing as we're coming up to the last knockings of the game, player of the match has to go to Regan Campbell-Gillard, Broncos captain, on the ball, driving forward. Makes his way over halfway. Glare, tryman, try scorer. Up over the 30. Both fans in fine voice in the last minute or so. Hawkins with an extra kick to add the extra points. And that'll see off the game. With London 25, Oldham 8. Dean Hawkins adding the extra point, just to put things out of reach for Oldham. So we're into the last couple of seconds. 35 seconds, according to the scoreboard, not the one on our screen. Dixon with the high kick, again it's a deep one, picked up by Tindle, looks to drift inside again. London looking to play the ball in the middle just to see the game out. Luke Smith. Glare shifting it to the left hand side. Up over the 40-metre line, this time is Capinas. Driving forward, Lewis Bieniek again, bounces off two, looks to break his way through and is dumped out to the ground. We're over the 18-minute mark now. Hooter imminent. O'Beirne, there is the hooter. Ball goes out of play. And that is full time. And London Broncos, after an unconvincing first 15 minutes of the second half, come away with 2 points this afternoon here at the Cherry Reds Records Stadium. But a valiant performance from Oldham, Just saw them start to tire in the last 10 minutes. A try from Finley Blair. Finish the game off in regards to the scoreline. And just to add an extra is Dean Hawkins. The London Broncos come away with 25 points, Oldham's 8th full-time score. As the players shake hands. And very shortly I'll go down and talk to Jason Demetriou, my player of the match, Regan Campbell-Gillard. With the players just making their way off the field. A lot of fans waiting for the players to come over and show them their appreciation. As Oldham do that, as they work their way over to their travelling contingent, will make it a long trip back to Manchester. The Broncos players will go over shortly. Conor O'Ben putting on a good performance, one of the stalwarts from last season. Papua New Guinean players in the centre of the pitch. And huddled in a circle. As the fans from both sides hang around to see off their players. So let's have a look back at the highlights from this afternoon's game, and I'm going to run downstairs and grab a couple of interviews, Jason Demetriou and Regan Campbell-Gillard. Jason, a good performance in the end and a decent result. What's your analysis of the game and how did it pan out in your eyes?
Yeah, I thought, it was a typical championship game. I don't think we got into our rhythm much at all, and a lot of that was our own fault with our ill discipline. We just didn't get any rhythm in the game, and the conditions played a part, there's no doubt about that. But I thought overall defensively we were really strong. I was really impressed with our defence. I thought, Oldham throw a lot at you. But we look forward to Bradford next week and hopefully getting a bumper crowd down here.
Regan put in a brilliant performance in the middle. Is that why you brought him into the club? Are those the kind of the performances you'd expect from him?
Yeah, I think the players have spoken a bit about, owning your role and doing your job for the team and making it strong, the circle strong. But Regan does it every week. He doesn't do anything fancy, but he does his job and he does it at a high level. And there's a lot to be learned for some of those blokes in the changing room as well. But individually as well, we're going to take some ownership of our discipline. There's times where we're doing things that aren't what the team needs. And for me, to be brutally honest, I think at times we're selfish and we get involved in rubbish that doesn't help the team, and we need to be better than that and take some lessons from today.
Yeah, those 4-6 in a row really did a lot of damage in that first part of the second half. What are you going to work on to make sure that those mistakes don't happen again? Yeah,
well, it started with Crofty on the 5th tackle, just over inside their own half. They're kicking the ball there, we're getting the ball back and we're starting the half. Instead, we go down to our own end. I think it's 17 tackles or something like that in a row before we concede one. But you get what you deserve in this game, and if you want to get involved in rubbish and put your team under pressure, then that's what will happen. But like I said, really proud with our responses to that. I thought our attitude to our defence was really good. And like I said, it sets up some good lessons for us for a massive game down here next week for the club, for everybody involved. And, the club's doing £10 tickets for everyone in here, so hopefully we can pack it out.
And quickly, looking ahead to next week, how are you going to start planning for next week? Are we going to see more of the same of tonight, or are we going to see a bit more of the Broncos that we kind of expected?
I think we need to get our discipline right. So there'll be some honesty in the video session. There's no doubt about that. Some brutal honesty will come from me. But we need to learn from it. We need to learn that there's times when your team needs you to be better, and there's a few blokes in there that will definitely be learning that this week.
Amazing. Thank you very much.
No worries.
That's all from the Cherry Reds Records Stadium, where London Broncos come away with a 25-8 win over Oldham. London go 2 from 2 in the Championship, and next week they'll be here again as they take on the Bradford Bulls in the Challenge Cup. We won't be on the YouTube, it'll be live on the BBC as London Broncos take on Super League opposition. But until then, have a great week, and we'll see you next time here at the Cherry Reds Record Stadium, where London came up on top and beat Oldham by 25 points to 8. BETFRED Championship here at the Cherry Reds Record Stadium, home of the London Broncos. Over in the corner, they are!
The Broncos are back in the big time!
We knew effectively we were relegated before the season even started.
Blows his whistle, and we are underway here at the Cherry Reds Record Stadium.
Oh, a big step from Andy Bryant! And a try for London!
Only goes through, and London do get their try before half time.
Yo, listen, you hear that? Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Yo, listen, you hear that? Killers in the jungle.